I made the best ISO build in the game. This build gets a 96 ball handle, 4 Hall of Fame badges that can break ankles and do every single glitchy dribble move. This ball gets a 95 free ball for gold shooting badges that will have you fading from Narnia. And we have a 93 dunk for gold posterizer for consistent contact dunk animations. We are now sponsored by NBA 2K Labs. Check out their site for loads of free content to help make your myplayer, such as badge and animation requirements. Also check out their premium side for the best tested jump shots. Use code JR at checkout for 20% off. Can we take a moment and look how fire this park is? Like, please make these parks permanent. Welcome back to the channel, and I hope everyone is having a blessed day. In today's video, I'll be showcasing to you guys my 6'3" inside out ISO specialist. I will also be showing you the best sigs, animations, and jump shot. This has quickly become my favorite build. If you find this video helpful, drop a like, drop a sub, as we are on that 60k grind, and crank them noties. With all that yapping out the way, let me show you how to make this build. Starting off, I make all my players left-handed, but all this is personal preference. I went PG, 6'3" on the height, 195 on the weight with a 6'6" wingspan. I'm gonna go ahead and start off with the physicals first to get those out of the way. We have an 86 speed, 76 agility, 73 strength, and an 80 vertical. This is going to give us everything that we need for those badges and animations. On to the finishing. We have a 78 close shot for bronze paint prodigy. We have a 80 driving layup, and I use a Trae Young layup style to get those fire annies when attacking the rim. This gives us bronze layup mix master, silver physical finisher and float game, and Hall of Fame aerial wizard. We also have a 93 driving dunk for contact dunks and gold posterizer. If you peep the posterizer badge test by 2K Labs, you can see that gold is the best option to save attribute points unless you go all the way to legend. This will give us some fire dunk and contact dunk animations. Getting into my dunk animations, I use the 1 foot and pro small contact dunks. You can also equip some of these part dunks if you're trying to have fun. I just don't use them because they can easily be blocked. I also use the 2-hand standing dunks, and I use the Melee Monk dunk package for the fast and quick animations. These animations are hard to block once you beat your defender. We also use the Zion alley-oop package, and we also unlock the elite contact dunk alley-oop animations as well. And we have a 40 standing dunk with a 39 post control. If y'all want to point and laugh at the old man, I played on this build all weekend, and it wasn't until sunset was over that I realized I never hit equip on all of my dunk animations that I just showed you, so don't make the same mistake I did. Once you put on the right animations, you will have no problem catching bodies on this build. You can use a dunk meter for consistent contact dunks, or use the monk dunk package for those unblockable annies. This build is unstoppable on the ISO. And I could use my max +1 from the battle pass to make my posterizer Hall of Fame, but based on the 2K Labs test that I showed you, there's no difference between gold and Hall of Fame, so I decided to save it and use it for playmaking. For the shooting, we have an 81 midi and a 91 3 ball. I then use 4 of my extra attributes from hitting starter 4 to give us a 95 3-point rating. This will unlock Hall of Fame Deadeye, Gold Limitless Range, Mini Marksman, and Shifty Shooter. Here's the jump shot that I use on all my small guards. It's Cam Thomas with Sexton and Oscar as my 2 releases. I use normal release speed so I can time this jump shot using rhythm shooting. I am still rocking the Chris Paul fade, as it is also the easiest one to time using rhythm shooting, and we have a 70 free throw because I like to play both park and rec, and I use J-Co free throw Annie on all my builds. Don't mind Mario, he had a few too many bush lights. On top of the crazy finishing, this build gets a 95 3 ball thanks to the cap breakers. So once the defender starts to sag, you can pull that hoe from deep. This build can hit fades consistently from 3. I still use rhythm shooting on all my builds. I've heard that X is better now, but I don't know if I can switch back now. My muscle memory is so used to shooting with the right stick, and I feel like rhythm shooting is more consistent overall, especially when fading from deep. The best way to use rhythm shooting on fades is to run to one side while holding turbo the whole entire time, and flick up down on your right stick for a smooth fade animation. Fades are way more consistent with rhythm shooting in my opinion. When timing my normal jump shot using the stick, I'm kind of weird. I flick the right stick left to right to activate rhythm shooting. This has felt the most natural to me. The only downside is sometimes rhythm shooting doesn't activate, so it registers as a normal shot even though I use the right stick, which is kind of annoying. Plus, the small guard jumpers can be hard to time because they are so fast. That's why I put my release speed on normal. If you're having any issues with shooting, try the jump shot that I just showed you, as it tested really good on 2K Labs. Getting into the playmaking, we have an 85 pass accuracy for bronze bailout and to dart our corners on the ISO. We have a 95 ball handle. I then used 2 of the remaining attributes from starter 3 and hitting level 40 to give us a 96 ball handle. This will give us Hall of Fame unpluggable, handles for days and ankle assassin, and gold strong handle. And here are my current sigs. Of course, I will try out the starter 4 sigs when I get there, but until then, this is what I'm rocking. I got this style of dribbling from Yodman, and then I added other sigs that combo well with the fast-mint dribble style. We also have a 91 speed with ball. I then used my max tier 1 match badge upgrade from the past to give us legend lightning launch for those fast speed boost animations. So if y'all want to point and laugh at the old man again, I just now realized while making this video that I never put on my +1 from hitting level 40. So that's why we can now have a 96 ball handle. These sigs that I showed you are fire. I got this dribble style from Yodman, like I said, with the main core sigs being Kyrie behind the back, pull size up, and the Curry escape. And then I added in other drill moves that can combo together with those moves. This fast-mint dribble style has made the game fun for me again. These drill moves are also very hard to rip. Yeah, plugs are going to happen because the locks be foaming at the mouth, but for the most part, these sigs are almost unpluckable. I've been in the lab trying to get the timing and rhythm down for all these dribble animations. I'm super close to hitting starter 4, so I will definitely try out those animations. I'm interested to see how the Kimba escape and Steve Francis size up will look and feel with this dribble style. It is very possible that I stick with these animations that I already showed you, depending on how well the starter 4 sigs combo in. Also, I feel like everyone is using the Kimba and Francis animations, and I like to show y'all boys gameplay and clips using different animations to keep the game fresh. As far as this build goes, with all the offensive stats that it has, you can see how unstoppable this build is. It has quickly become my favorite ISO build that I have made so far. We still get solid defense considering most of our attributes are geared towards offense. We have a 47 interior, a 74 perimeter for bronze on-ball menace, challenger, pick dodger, and immovable enforcer, a 73 steal for silver interceptor and bronze glove, and a 59 block rating. I generally don't like making builds with no defense, but we have just enough to be able to hold our own and not be a complete liability. No, we're not going to be able to play lockdown defense. The high strength on this build not only helps us to finish at the rim, it also helps us to get stops in the paint. Pair that with the defensive attributes and badges, we can still get stops, and the other team will have a hard time calling back doors on this build. And then here is an overview of this build maxed out with an extra +6 attributes. I also wanted to show y'all the takeover that I use. I've been using finisher for the 99 driving dunk and the poster machine ability. And if you make this build like me, it will come out as an inside out ISO specialist which is a fire build name in my opinion. Thank you for watching, and everyone stay blessed.